is very much involved in the Miracle League, but you have been involved from the very start for the.
Yeah, I have. It's my baby, and it's going on 6 years now since the field was built. So we have continued to grow with our
Yeah.
with our players, and the most players we have are the adults who come and play on Wednesday nights.
Hmm.
The last I heard was we had over 50 guys coming to play.
Wow.
And that's something Dan would know more about than I do. But I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to let people know that the games are going to be starting this week, tomorrow
Hmm.
night, and Saturday the youth will be playing.
Yeah.
So the weather is cooperating so far. Who knows about Saturday?
Yeah, the kids might have to use an umbrella or two, but
Well, if it rains, we probably won't play, or else we can play inside.
yeah.
But we have a lot of volunteers, and we couldn't even run this without the volunteers that come and help and, deal with the kids. And the last I talked to Dan, we still needed some people to, you know, be the coach of some of the teams, and I
Hmm.
don't know how that's turned out, but it's hard to get volunteers. It really is.
Yeah.
And and ironically, there's so many people in Indiana don't even know what the Miracle League field is.
Hmm.
It's like, what's that? Where is that? Like they probably drive past it every day
Yeah, and don't even know it.
and don't know it. And the neat thing is that we also have the playground now that was
Hmm.
built particularly for the handicapped kids, that they can slide in. If they have a
Yeah.
wheelchair, they can slide in on a swing or, um, and as I've watched, a lot of the town people are using it, which is good,
Sure.
because that's what it's for,
Hmm.
for people to use. It's clean, and all of the equipment is safe. So I'm just happy that we
Yeah.
have a place that people can use. And
Hmm.
some of the parents have said, yeah, I take my kid over there to play because it's so nice and it's clean.
Yeah.
And the one reason it was built was for the players who maybe are there early and they don't have anything to do. They can go up and get on the playground and play.
Hmm.
And so everything's good,
It's a first class facility. It's right there along West Pike at the YMCA. If you don't know what that baseball field is there, it looks kind of small compared to a normal baseball field, but that's for a reason.
Yeah.
That's a Miracle League field, and it helps kids that would not ever get a chance to play ball to actually play ball.
Yeah, you're right, and that's what it's about, and especially for the adult men who are, some of them are in their 50s and 60s that play.
Hmm.
They would never have been able to play ball if we wouldn't have had that, and that's why I think we have such a big response
Yeah.
from the adults. Most of them live in homes, and so the
Hmm.
people there bring them. Wednesday night is a fun night because if you don't come, you won't get a seat. It just that people just love to come and watch them play,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's amazing. We have lights now, or we've had lights all along. So I'm just proud of what's there. I'm proud to be part of it,
Sure.
and there's still time for people who have their kids out there that they'd like to get them signed up.
Hmm.
Um, they can call the YMCA and somebody will help them there, or they can get online, YMCA, and click on the Miracle League Field,
Yeah.
and people can sign up there.
Now, the schedule in the past, I know, has been split into two seasons. One that begins in May, one that
Right.
begins later in July, is it?
No, we try to keep away from the hot weather.
Oh, yeah,
It'll probably be more like August.
late summer.
Yeah.
Late summer.
The summer gets so busy, and it's just too hot for the kids to be
Yeah,
out
yeah, that's
on the
true.
field whenever they're wanting to play ball.
Hmm.
So we've tried to accommodate by doing it now. in almost all the Miracle League fields around the area, we have, I think we have 7 now, Miracle League fields.
In western Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we had, well, of course, the first one was Cranberry, and then we had ours, and then Altoona updated theirs. We have one in Monroeville. We want to have one out in the South Hills. So anyhow, then there's one in Florida. So, there's places for people to be and places.
Yeah.
I kind of, part of me is kind of like there should be more people from different areas coming. Punxsutawney, Katanning, and some of them are trying to just do it on their own as just to have a field for the kids to play, which is okay. Our kids really need to be led, and our kids need to know that they can accomplish something too, even though that they might have a handicap. To see the smiles on their faces when they come around. Part of the thing is everybody gets to hit the ball and everybody gets to come home. So they just love it. If they only hit at 6 feet, they go the whole way around and have a home run. And that's exciting to them.
Sure, it's a joyful experience.
It is. And it's for them to be able to experience this that I wouldn't be able to. So Dan has done a good job these last couple of years that he's involved in it. He's trying to plan some things, maybe go to an Altoona Curve game, trying to do some things to keep the kids playing ball and be interested in whatever's going on.
Now, for folks who want to volunteer, there are any number of different roles that they can do. There's cleanup. There's working as in the concessions. There are just plenty of things for folks to do. And one of the most important things is to help the players, because each player has an individual helper who is out there for them. Yeah,
they do. We have volunteers who have a team. And I don't know how that right now where we are with that, but as long as these kids have somebody to mentor them, but most of the parents come and stay. So we've tried to make it a fun place to be. We sell hot dogs and potato chips and those kind of things. And we're thankful for all the different stores around who participate and help us, with donations. Usually, because things got messed up with COVID, but normally we go to somebody else's field and play, maybe on a weekend, and just as a fun thing to go. They have a little learning curve place, and sometimes some of the Pirates and the managers come to this, and the kids get so excited to see somebody from the Pirates. So, yes, there's lots of things people can do, and we really do need to help. And we're fortunate for the ones that are helping us. We have volunteers that have been there since day one. And their child probably, some of them know their children don't play in it, but then there's those who do. So it's pretty interesting. That's so anyway.
So folks can contact there's Dan coming in.
So
we've got a few minutes left as Dan hustles in.
I was not expecting that morning traffic.
Really, you got tied up in Indiana traffic. Oh, my God.
East Pike, it's crazy.
Craziness going
Nancy,
on.
how are you?
Hi, Dan.
Thank
Good
you.
for you to show up.
I know, right? Better
Nancy,
late than never, right?
She's been holding the fort for you, Dan.
I heard her the whole way here.
She's been talking about the wonderful things that Miracle League does for kids and for adults who have these disabilities. And you're right there in the middle of it all. So let's talk from your angle about what people can do to become a part of this Miracle League experience.
Yeah, absolutely. All we really need is just volunteers. Anybody can be a buddy with one of our players. Anybody can be a coach, or just come out and support. It's really cool to just have spectators there. It fills up almost every Wednesday and Saturday morning. And we just really enjoy seeing it all come together. It's one of the best parts of my job that I do on a daily basis, seeing these kids kind of have an outlet to where they can just come and have fun. They can come be themselves and not be judged by anybody. I think that's the brightest spot of my job, is seeing them all come together and just be friends, be happy. Our volunteers are great. We could always use more.
Yeah.
We recently created a partnership with the Special Olympics, so we're hopeful we can have some more volunteers through them, as well as increase our participation with players as well.
Yeah.
We've seen our youth registration go up a lot. We're almost at 20 players as opposed to 11 last year, which is really good. So people are seeing the benefit of this program. Our adults are right where they're usually at. So we're seeing a lot of good things happen. And we're hopeful we can have some more volunteers through the process as well.
Well, one of the things that Nancy said, we only have a few moments left, is that, there's the opportunity for people to come from a little bit farther out than are coming now. This is not an Indiana thing. This is regional.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I think the furthest we reach to is close to Armstrong, which is, roughly 30, 40 minutes away. We make a really good impact over there. And anybody from anywhere who's interested or wants some more information, please feel free to give me a call or email. I'm always glad to listen and hear out people, and I want involvement in this program. The YMCA's number is 724-463-9622. My extension is 213. Always glad to help out and hear anything and make sure that we have correct participation and volunteering as well.
Yeah. Okay, a minute left with Dan Roan and with Nancy Helsel from the Miracle League. Nancy, you have something.
Game tonight?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were having
Yep.
two or
Yep.
not. Okay.
Yep, we have a game tomorrow night, 2 games tomorrow night, doubleheader, 5:30 and 6:30 at the YMCA on the Miracle League field. It's our opening day. We have, a national anthem singer. We have concessions going. Just good family fun and excited to have people out. Beautiful day it's looking like too. We had rain most of the Wednesdays last year, so we're hopeful that we continue to have good weather and see this program through.
Sure. Now, on Saturday morning, you might have some rain to contend with, but we'll deal with that when we get there.
We will, yes.
But it's Western PA. We expect that there will be that sort of an issue. But the bottom line is that we're helping folks who would never get a chance to play baseball and to come together in a team activity, something that is really going to be beneficial to them, but it's just a wonderful experience for them all around, and we want folks to take part.
It really is, Todd. Thank you for that.
All right, Dan? Nancy, thanks
Yeah.
so much for visiting with us this
Oh,
morning.
yes, it was good to be here.
Come back again.
Thank
you so much, Todd.
We certainly will.
We'll talk more Miracle League as this summer goes along, we hope. It's 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM and AM 1160.